2K Sports is ready to kick off your weekend with some hoops on this Friday night. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter.
They're going to have a few games in a row here at home. This is a prime time opportunity for them to establish some rhythm and momentum going forward.
Now here's Abdia. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, Pia, you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Here's Stockton. There's the drive. Oh, and Mobley with the block. And the whistle stops play here. It's not a clean block shot. Instead, a shooting foul. And we'll see free throws coming up right here. And he makes both free throws. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And Mitchell with the slam.
There are very few guys who can match the athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. How quickly does he get off his feet?
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. And Keon Ellis gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. Marking it outside. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. Out of bounds. It'll be Cleveland ball. Now the Cavaliers with it. Now here's Mitchell. Outside for Harden. Mobley, left side. The drive by Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
How high was Donovan Mitchell? How pretty was that dunk? My goodness.
A top 3 pick in a loaded 2021 draft. Evan Mobley continues to get better, as scouts predicted he would.
I don't think there is a ceiling on Evan Mobley, BA, because on the offensive end, as good as he is and as much progress as he's made, there's more to come. That belief in his three-point ability is only going to continue to grow with repetition. We know his work habits are exceptional. His off-the-bounce game will develop. His low-post game will develop. Like good night and good luck defense.
Harden with a bucket.
The three-point shooting of James Harden has always been pure.
Here's Stockton. And no good. The dry spell continues.
Boy, that's 0 for 3 in the early going. Just a little out of sync.
Pass to Avdia. And here's Harden. 5 to shoot. Pulls it. The rebound by Markkanen.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes, every night playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. EA, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Here's Collier, following the score by Cleveland. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. Following the bucket by the Jazz. And he gets that one.
They're really working the paint now.
Here's Collier. Mobley with the block.
Boy, the reach. Mobley so tough defensively.
Harden misses. Jazz trail by 9. Pass to Boozer. Back to George. Utah moving the ball around. They set the screen. Inside. Boozer misses.
Boy, maybe nothing more important than what just happened. Protecting the rim without fouling.
Down low. Here's Mobley. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And that one's good. Mitchell.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
To the inside. Here's Boozer. The Cavaliers pull it in. Gets it off. And so it's Cleveland going into the break up 12. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball in.
16.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Cavaliers pretty much in control here.
It's all about the strong inside-out game in the first period. It really helped them get some clean looks down low.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And finished off by Kessler.
Well, tremendous strength and authority on that dunk. Nicely done, Walker Kessler.
Pass to Strus. No good on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Doris, if you want the definition of a solid NBA player, Max Strus fits the bill.
Absolutely, BA, and there's a couple reasons for that. First and foremost, his competitive toughness is on display nightly. The guy never gives up on a play. You can ask him to guard up a position because he's got physical strength. He's a fearless knockdown shooter, and if you give him any space from three, he's going to catch his rhythm and have a big night.
And we played through the first minute here in the second. Kessler with a bucket.
Mr. Kessler showing off a little range. Wow.
Right side Schroeder. Pass to Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
He takes it in. Here's Stockton. Schroeder with a rebound. Cleveland leading by 9. Close the net on 2 minutes played here in the second. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a lot of spot-up shooters now, adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
Yeah, when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
And Nerlens Noel picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. On defense, Cleveland. Driving inside. Count that bucket. Bailey's gotten his first bucket of the night.
You're putting the ball on the floor, a good idea from Bailey.
Pass to Noel. On the wing, Strus. Noel the screen. Here's Tyson. 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Chalk up 2 there. Noel's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Bailey. Pass to Stockton. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Markkanen. Down low, Markkanen.
Well, given Markkanen is 7 feet tall, feeding him on the interior is probably a good decision. That's a nice touch by the big man.
Now here's Mobley. Outside Harden. Pass to Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Here's Stockton. The shot won't fall. The Cavaliers lead by 10. Here's Harden. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, the new collective bargaining agreement is pushing parity. Commissioner Adam Silver said teams are realizing that there are real teeth in those second apron provisions. The goal was to put all 30 teams in a better position to compete. I think we're on our way to doing just that. Brian?
Leveling the playing field. Thanks for the update, Allie.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Stockton. Now here's Markkanen. He's guarded by Ellis. And here's Kessler. And here's Bailey for 3. Avdia pulls it in.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Well, it's trying to close the quarter strong, and by that, take a great shot without giving them an opportunity for another one down the other end.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going into the break up 12. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Bailey. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Keon Ellis. Utah shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And Grant, when it comes to pure shot-making ability, scouts love Ace Bailey's natural tools.
Yeah, when he's taking good shots, he can carry the offense. He needs to get a little stronger and clean up a few things, but his upside as a scorer is tremendous.
Here's Stockton. Pass to Kessler. Stolen by Harden. To the middle. Ellis outside. Beyond the arc. And the three-pointer goes. Ellis has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. To the paint. Pass to Bailey. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Cleveland leading by 14. Outside Harden. Avdia outside. Ooh, Kessler with the block.
Boy, there is a reason this guy has led the league in blocks. Walker Kessler sent it back. Yeah, nice job there. Just very lackluster defense.
Mobley on a screen. It's Avdia on the wing. They set a pick. Pass to Mobley. Cleveland working the ball around now. Shoots. With 1 on the clock. And Mobley throws it down.
That's how you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley. Not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
And so Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Jazz trail by 14. Pass to Kessler. And finished off by Kessler.
You know, one thing that has stood out tonight is his scoring. You know, he's kept attacking even when they've been trailing.
Outside Schroeder. On the wing, Strus. Drops in the 3. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game.
This guy is absolutely automatic. Strus's motion just so repetitive.
Here's Bailey. He's got 5. Here he goes. The layup off target. Pass to Wade. To the middle. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Bailey's shot is off. Right side Strus. Here's Wade. Now here's Noel. Here's Tyson. Kessler with a rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
Pass to Jackson. And here's Bailey for 3. They grab their own miss. Kessler with a bucket.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Outside Schroeder. Here's Wade. There's the drive. Pass to Noel. Clock at 4. From deep, Strus knocks down the triple. Strus has got 6 in the quarter.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Gets the 3 ball to go.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Markkanen misses.
Well, trying to reply to the 3 on the other end just doesn't go down for him.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Schroeder with it. He got it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the...
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Cleveland leading by 23. And you look at the different kinds of leadership, whether vocal or by example. Which do you prefer, Doris?
Well, I'm a greedy type of person, BA, so I want both. Obviously, a veteran who's been there and done that is going to hold weight with what he says. But your best players have got to also lead by example. Give me both types, BA.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Collier. To the left wing. Now Filipowski. Pass to Boozer. Oh, sweet move. Can't hit that one.
Boy, you'd like him to finish a little stronger there.
To the inside. Here's Ellis. He drops it from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Here's Filipowski. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. Here's Harden. And the layup falls.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Well, one thing fans always have opinions about is NBA officiating.
Listen, I'm going to let the fans go crazy. What I recognize is officiating is one of the toughest jobs in the world. This game moves so quickly. They are making decisions in real time at sometimes very difficult angles. I am here to support the officials all the way.
2 open that time. Made it look easy.
Boy, right from the opening tip, guys, Mitchell was focused and locked in, and he is doing damage offensively.
Here's Boozer. Misses the baby hook.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Out to the right wing. Outside Mitchell. Mobley. Great positioning on the putback.
Okay, Evan Mobley, that's one way to pick up some loose change.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Boozer.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Collier. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
I'll tell you, delivering the basketball in tight spots is not easy, but he made it look that way.
Boozer grabs the board.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Avdia. And a new group getting ready for Utah. On offense, here's Utah. And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Well, you love to see Kessler draw the contact right there. Get that defender into a compromised position.
That one's no good.
And this is the problem with playing from behind. Missing freebies takes on greater importance. Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Cavaliers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
And what a huge performance it was for James Harden.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Pass to Avdia. Over Jackson. Again, Cleveland scores.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And finished off by Kessler.
Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. We wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Back to Harden. So Cleveland takes this one by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.